Hello and welcome to another Wednesday evening chat with Louise. I am just here because I actually thought today was Thursday. You know, when you've just had one of those weeks, I have been rushing around like a mad person. For some reason, I lost Wednesday. So I've got hat hair, I've been outside, I've been moving bricks and slate because with the forecast coming up is just torrential rain. At least I got that bit right when I looked at the forecast. So it was get out there, it's been so lovely, and do what I can. And then I just don't know how I managed to lose a day. So in my head, Wednesday's already been and gone, I've already done the vlog. So I came in today and state of array, there's stuff everywhere. I managed an hour's metal detecting the other day. I hadn't cleaned my equipment, which is just not like me, so I thought, right, needed to do that. And then do you have days when you walk into another room and then you can't remember what you needed, and then you come back into the room and then you still can't remember, and then you remember, and then you go, and I can do it 3 or 4 times. And I just thought sometimes we're running around like headless chickens and we don't actually achieve anything. So I'm kind of glad to be here. Sorry about the state of what I'm looking like. But I think that comes as a bit of a signal when you get to that state that you've actually got to slow down and take a deep breath and start to think, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? And what am I achieving? So yeah, I hope your weeks have been really good. I hope you're all really well. And I hope you're more put together with it than I am at the moment, because seriously, I don't know what's happened. I don't know if it's because we're getting lighter nights, which is so lovely. We've had better weather, which is so lovely. So suddenly it's like all those things that you've been wanting to do, I want to do them now. But what do you do when you're running around and you manage to lose an entire day? Where did that day go? So the lovely thing is I've got a whole day tomorrow now. Though it's going to be torrential rain, I can get on and do some jobs. So that would be cool. But I was thinking then about other things that we do as well. Like when you drive somewhere, I don't know about you, but I can actually drive and then I suddenly get to my destination and I haven't really thought about the actual driving process. So you've been on autopilot, if you like. And I know that probably sounds like I'm really dangerous, but I've been driving a long time, 45 odd years. And yeah, I've been very lucky, touch wood, and never had an accident. No points on my licence or anything like that. Let's keep it like that. So yeah, but isn't that a weird feeling as well, where you can actually be driving or suddenly kind of come out of it and go, where am I? I'm meant to be going in completely the opposite direction. I hope this is not just me and I'm losing it. But yeah, I just thought that as well, when I'm meant to be going completely different direction, I'm in another direction. I've done that as well, taking my son back to uni. We were meant to go into Leicester and we ended up about 15 miles in the opposite direction. We're having a lovely catch up and chat, but yes, it wasn't what was meant to be. So I do wonder how the connect between our thoughts, our thought processes, our brain, the way we process things. And why is it that you can walk from one room to another and forget, and then get back into that room again and completely remember again, walk back into it, and it's gone again? And even reading, I'll be reading things or trying to follow something, and I'm trying to multitask and do something else as well. So I can read a whole chapter of something and then go, didn't actually read any of that, did you? Or I read it, I went through the words, but I didn't actually take notice of what the actual words meant. So I've had to then switch the television off or make it on, just go back and go, right, I'm really gonna see what that means now. And then that kind of leads on to people as well, doesn't it? How many times do we listen but we're not listening? So people can tell you things and perhaps it's not gone in at all. And then when I get cross about that or fed up because they've not listened to me, actually, isn't that what I'm doing, but in a different way? So I think the moral of this little ramble, And sorry, normally I'm a little bit more, what am I going to talk about today? What, you know, what's relevant? What's come up this week? Sorry, this is I haven't forgotten you. I'm here and this is how I'm feeling right now. So yeah, roaring and cut, everything. Which is pretty what you get every week with me anyway. But yeah, it's a thought and it's one I'm going to ponder on. And I think tomorrow I'm going to have a lie-in and lots of cups of coffee, watch the rain come down and probably have a little bit of relax. I think this is nature's way of saying slow down. And then let's hope I'll get back in the moment again. And I think this goes back to a lot of times when we talk about that, about self-care, living in that moment. And why do we feel we have to multitask? You know, I don't have to be cooking and have the telly on and trying to list on eBay all at the same time. You know, there's so much more to life than trying to ram it all into this moment, I suppose, this time. So there's being in the moment and then trying to do too much in the moment. And yeah, and not being so tired or overwhelmed that when you do find you want to do something, like not to take since my thing, you know, and I really enjoy it, but actually sometimes I'll go out and it's like, but you haven't even had a drink and now you're dehydrated and you feel a bit rubbish and you're tired and you're pushing yourself to do something. It should be about relaxing and about really enjoying it. So I have no idea if any of this made sense, but thank you for being here if you've got this far with me. And next week, promise normal. Well, we're going to write in big letters. It's Wednesday. Have a lovely rest of your week. Bye.